Afternoon guys, and welcome back to Gazza's Koi Pond. Well, today I thought I'd get myself set up and make use of the app which I've got for registering and logging the sizes and everything related to your pond. So I'll spin camera around and I'll let you know what we're going to get on with. As you can see there guys, we've got the net off. We're just in the process of topping the pond back up because we've just done a filter clean. So we're going to have a measure up of the fish for Koi Control app. So I've got a photo of each fish and their sizes at the beginning of this season. And hopefully come the end of the season we're going to see if we've got any growth on the fish. So first of all, measuring bowl, bit of water in, soft net, landing net, and we're going to get these fish bowled up and get some sizes on them and see what we can find and see what happens from there. So without further ado guys, I'm going to get the first fish up, bowled up and in there for a measuring, and it'll also give me another chance and another opportunity to have a look at any more of the fish to see if we've got any more damages that perhaps we might have to give any treatments on, or give them a quick PP bath to make sure that there's no problems or no issues. But up to press. We've got the odd fish still flashing again, but we're just doing a water change. I'm going to give them a couple of days break and then we're going to be going in again with some Lurnex Pro for the second round of treatment, in the hope that we can catch any further eggs that might have been laid or any further young flukes that we might have missed with this round of treatment. But up to press so far we're looking good. So give me 2 minutes while I get set up and we'll get the first fish in the bowl and we'll get a little bit of footage of it and the size of this fish. That's in a bit. Here we go guys, this is the first one we've got in, which is my chag, and looking at it, it doesn't look like this particular fish has had any form of damage and is looking pretty good. So without stressing it too much, I'm going to give it a quick measure and hopefully we'll get a size on it and then we can update the Koi Control app on that one. Get back to you in a tick. So that's the first one, my chag 44 cm. Looking good. I did a good check over. No marks all over it, or on it anywhere. Still got a little bit of a healing going where it scuffed its head last season, but no scarring, just a slightly different colour. It'll all come good. It's fading back from what it was. But that's my first one, my chag, which is now 44 cm. So here we go, fish number 2, my Deutsch chag. This fish has suffered quite a bit with cat pox. He's got some on his base, on his tail, just a little bit there on its left peck, an whole bit of damage that it got on its right peck. This might be one that I do move on at some point. It might be one that I just give me dad, but 100% male, same as the other chag. Cheeks are absolutely rough as hell, like sandpaper. But yeah, there's my little Deutsch chag. I'll give this one a measure up and have a quick check over it. There's nothing other than cat pox on it and a little bit of damage it got to its peck last season, which again is from a lump of cat pox that it had on. It's got a little bit of cat pox here and again a little bit of cat pox on its tail. So we'll get this measured up, we'll see if we can get a photo of it, and we'll update the app on that one. So other than the carp box, it's now at 32 cm. Hopefully in a bit of time those fins will heal back up again and everything will be back to normal, and hopefully for this summer it'll lose this carp box. And there you go, that's that one. There we go guys. Right, the next one, the Yammer. Looking better than he did, but his fins are still quite tattered and torn. But I'm not going to stress this fish too much, just want to get a quick measure on it and get him back in there. So there's the Yamabuki. Now up to 40 cm. So I'm going to get this one back in quick, as I don't want it to be stressing any more than what it has been this last couple of days, this last week or so. But now at 40 cm. Right guys, next one, Makahaku, which is not looking as good this season as what she has in the past. We have the odd little patch of Sumi coming up, which is not the best, but you know, she was a gift from my son, so regardless to whatever it becomes, I ain't bothered. Got a little patch there, another one here, another one there, one here at the base, a little bit on the dorsal, but she's looking good. No damage, no problems, no issues, other than the odd little patch that's coming up with a little bit of different colour on it. But we'll get a measure on her now and see what she is. Right guys, so this season now she's 40 cm, so I get a picture of her and then we'll get her back in pond. Definitely a female. She actually looks a bit plump, as if she might be holding some eggs. Oh yeah, lovely little fish. Shame about the odd patch of Sumi that's coming up, but still one of my favourites as a gift from my son. I'll get a quick photo up and we'll get it back in. Hi guys, next one is my little Easter shower, which I got and reserved just before Christmas and picked up at the beginning of this season. Beautiful little fish this, absolutely stunning. So I'm going to get a quick measure on it, see what she's measuring at now, and then we can get her back in bowl and just have a quick check over and make sure everything's okay. Up to press, looking good. So when I reserved it at the back end of last season, just before Christmas, she was 22. And she's now measuring at 27. So this is the beginning of the season for her, and I'm going to see if I can get anything from 27 and plus whatever we get on her this season. But yeah, lovely little fish. No mark on her, not a single scale out of place, not a bit of damage anywhere. Beautiful little fish. Well happy. Right, next fish. Right guys, this is my fish that I purchased, or that I got for my growing show. This is case shallot. Again, I quite like it. Would be a bit more happy if a little bit more of the Sumi came up, but all the same, very pretty fish, and I still like it. Very nice. Got some more development to do, but I believe this one was 22 when I picked her up as well for the growing show. So I'm going to get a quick measure on, quick check over, see if everything's okay, and then we're going to get it back in the pond again. So I'll get back to you in a bit. now measuring at 24 cm. So not a mass deal of growth, but we'll see how it does. I don't think there's going to be any chance of me winning the Grown Show, but still all the same, quite like the fish, happy with the patterns. Smell that cable. Just a little bit more sumi to come up, break that pattern a little bit, and I think she'll be looking good. Right guys, the next one, my Bennyginger. Love this fish, absolutely beautiful. Male, feels like a sandpaper again, so these guys are getting geared up ready for spawning, but looking absolutely mint. I did think she'd lost her scale, or he'd lost his scale should I say, but he hasn't. I did think that this was a lost scale just there, but it's not. It's not a lost scale at all. Just had a slightly lighter patch, which he also developed just at the base of the tail too. But that looked like scales that were missing too, but it's not, which I'm really chuffed about. Really happy about that. I'm going to get it quickly measured up and then we're going to get it back in pond. So there we go, there's the Bennyginger, now measuring at 41 cm. So I'm going to get a nice picture and get that for the koi controller. Right guys, my what's supposed to be a lemon Arawaki, but has obviously developed a lot of sumi over the top as well. But she's growing, she's getting some decent size to her. Another one of the fish that I might move on, but at present she's not the best, but yeah, adds a little bit of variety to the pond, a little bit of different colour. But I would like to get myself a nice lemon Arawaki. But we'll get this I'll get this one measured up now and see what she is size wise. There you go guys, not a mark on her, no damage, and she is now 33 cm. Looking good. I'll get a quick photo of her for the koi control app. Female, and again looks a bit plump, like she could be carrying a few eggs as well. So I'll get a quick photo and we'll get her back in. So my little Sankey coming on nice. Grown this fish on from 7 cm. He's looking good. No damage, no marks. All looks nice and clean. Again, I'm just going to get a size of it and get a measure on it. But yeah, a nice looking fish. Nice little Sankey. No show winner, but I like it. It's certainly done some growing from 7 cm in 2 years. We'll get a quick measure and see what she is now. So 27 cm. So literally in the 2 years that I've had it, this fish has grown 20 cm. I think that's pretty good. I'm well happy with that. There we go. That's my little Sankey. 27 cm. Here we go guys, my Bennygoy that I got earlier this season. Gutted as well. Developed a little sumi spot right in the middle of the head. But yeah, still a lovely fish. Hopefully if it's going to develop a sumi spot, it's going to become a bigger black dot and be a nice little circle in the middle of the head. That's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. 22 cm when I picked it up, so we're going to get a measure on it and see what we're at now. I don't think we need to stress it too much. I don't think this fish will do much growing. I'll get a quick measure and I'll get back to you in a second. So, was 22 when I picked it up, now 24. So let's see how that develops throughout the year. And let's hope that Sumi spot disappears and becomes a bigger circle so it looks more impressive. I doubt it very much. I think it's probably just going to, if anything, stay as it is. But still a beautiful fish. 24 cm. Right guys, this fish is crazy. This is my fish from Vince, of which I took out only on Thursday night to bowl up to show everybody how my Kumon rule may very well now be an achiever. But if you look at that guys, you can quite clearly see that that gunmetal grey has gone and has turned jet black again. It's almost completely black everywhere. Slightly less, a bit of brown towards the bottom, but again, changed colour again. Oh, steady. This is crackers. This fish is absolutely nuts. Beautiful lot, absolutely love it to bits. So, we've got a Kumon again. This fish can't make his mind up which it is or one or other. Jet black again. So we'll get a measure on, see what size are on this lovely little female that I got from Vince, which is from Adam Byers Koi Farm. So big thanks to you Vince, and a big thanks to Adam, because love this fish to bits. Beautiful. Love how it changes all the time. I have a different fish every couple of weeks. So let's get a measure on, see what she is now. So she's now 37 cm. Absolutely beautiful. So you all saw this, or those that watched my Thursday Night Live just gone this week. This is only Saturday. Look at the difference in that fish again. Pure black again. And 37 cm. My Ginrin Kahaku again. There's something coming up on it again, but still don't like this fish. Pretty little thing. This one's done some growing though. Definitely looks bigger. Let's have a measure of it. See what size this one is at. Well, it's now measuring in at 33 cm. There we go. On to the next. Right, my Aragoki, God knows what. But I still think this is a pretty fish. It ain't no Hiyutsuri, that is for sure. It's a messy pattern, but I don't know, something different, quite like it. My squash tomato. What are you going down as? So we'll get a measure on this one and see how this one's doing. Not a mark on it. Oh, all looking good. We'll get a quick measure, see what this is coming in at. Oh, she's now measuring in at 32 cm. I'll get a quick photo for the app and then I can update that. Right guys, for all those of you that have been watching my channel for long enough, you'll know that I've always referred to this as my forever bonsai. But a beautiful fish, I think it is. It's absolutely stunning. Not everybody's cup of tea, but probably one of the prettiest little fish I think I've got. But it had been stuck and not done any growing, but it's filled out some body on it throughout this winter. Proper filled out. So I'm going to get a quick measure on it and see what it is now, and then we can see again at the end of the season to see if it's actually started to do some growing. Beautiful fish. And I have another one like this from Rick at New Forest Koi, which is one of the Mark Gardner's fish that I bought this season, which hopefully I'm going to be able to get in the bowl as well. So I'm going to get this one measure up and then back in. Alright guys, the forever bonsai is starting to grow. It's now actually 20 cm. It's been stuck at 15 for the last 2 years that I've had it and never done any growing, and now it's 20 cm. So let's see what we can get on it by the end of the season. Chuffed to bits with that one. So here we are guys, this is my New Forest koi, Deutsche Karashigoi. Lovely little fish as well. Looks like this might have done some growing too already, which I'm really happy with because it's got a perfect, beautiful little zip on it. It's absolutely stunning. Let's see if we get a little bit more size on it. We're well happy with that fish. Let's see if we can get a quick measure on it. Or is it going to measure itself for us right now? No. Let's see if we can encourage it into that corner. I'll get a quick measure on it, be right back. So there we go, my New Forest koi, Deutsche Karashigoi, which is now 17 cm. So yeah, let's see how that progresses through the summer. So here we go guys, my Matsukel bucky. I'm going to get a measure on this girl. She's looking good. Get a quick measure on it and get her back in. I don't want to be stressing her too much, as this one bled from the gill last time I balled her up, so I'm going to get her quickly measured, get a picture and get her back in. There you go guys, so she's 37 cm now as well, so looking good. Get a nice photo and I can update the koi app. There we go guys. I've had this in and measured it up on one of my videos before. My Platinum Organ Ginrin or Ferrucina, whichever you want to class it as. I mean, pretty much one of the same, but I think this is a beautiful fish. And again, I bought this at 7 cm and it's really doing well. Well, not as well as what some people would gain in the growth and the seasons of the fish, but probably one of my favourite fish. Let's see if we can get a quick measure on you. Everything looks good, no damages. So bear with me 1 second while I get a quick measure. There you go guys, there's the Platinum Organ, 22 cm now, so doing really good. Look at that, beautiful, absolutely stunning. There you guys, next one, my little Beko. Absolutely perfect. Not a mark on it. Looking good as well. Starting to get a little bit more size on it. Quite nice pattern too. We'll get a quick measure and we'll see what this one comes in at. Now measuring at 27 cm. So we'll get a quick photo for the app and we'll crack on with the next. So here we are guys. This is, well, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best fish in my pond. Absolutely beautiful, stunning and perfect in every way. This is my Benikiki and it's from Ishikigoi in Poland. Absolutely beautiful, chuffed to bits. So glad that we went over there, so glad that I got to get this fish. And look at that, picture perfect. I'm going to see what she is now, because she's definitely a female and she is quite heavily with spawn too. So hoping perhaps maybe this year she might have a go at spawning and we might see if we can get some from her. Let's get a quick measure on it, see what she's at now. Well, there you go guys, she is now measuring at 38 cm. Absolutely beautiful, love that fish. Get a quick photo and we can update the app and you'll have to see on the next one. Right guys, 2 more. Trying to get this process done a little quicker. My dad's koi farmer Saga, which I think is becoming an absolute little beauty. A nice row of gill scales either side of its dorsal too. A nice little bit of benny coming up on the underside now, fully coloured back in. Beautiful little fish. And then one of Daz's little goshkis. So we'll get a measure on the goshki and a measure on the asagi, and we'll get them a snapshot photo for the app as well. Last time I measured this, I think it was 22. It looks like it's done a bit of growing again. So, right, we'll get a quick measure. Right, so the little goshki is now 13 cm. There we go, just down here. Now 13 cm. And the little asagi from Daz's Koi Farm is now 23 cm. So let's see how much bigger we can get this to grow this year. It's already put a cm on from the back end of last year when I measured it. So 23 cm. We get a photo of them both. I'll get back to you in a bit. As I've said before, every pond should have one, guys. And this is my Kikajaku butterfly ginrin. Again, not the prettiest as fish, but I like it. We'll see what this one measures in at now. We'll get a photo of that one. Now measuring in at 28 cm. Kind of cheats though, because it's got a big long flowery tail, but all the same, still 28 cm. Right, next one is my little Makashi Ogon from Daz's Koi Farm. I'll give this a quick measure up and see what this one's size has got to. A tiny little tiddly thing when I got it. Still is just a tiny little tiddly thing, but pretty little fish. See what it is. Again, another little 11 cm. We'll get a quick photo of that and we'll see how it does and develops for this season. Alright guys, here we are with my Yamatanoshiki growing show, which is not a growing show as in on the growing show. This is the beat the breeder. I don't think I'm going to be beating anybody, but that is one beautiful little fish. Very pretty. Steady. And believe it or not guys, I actually just caught this one by hand because it likes to hide around the back of the plant. So I managed to be able to catch it by just putting my hand in and slowly just lifting it up underneath it. You won't believe that now, I'm actually trying to handle it in the bowl. But that's one pretty little fish. Let's see if we can get a quick measure on it and get a photo for the app. And then I have 2 more, which is the Kikasui from Mark Gardner and another type of ogon which I've forgotten the name of, but those two are proving hard to catch. Let's get a picture. 15 cm now. No idea what it was before, but it is 15 cm at present. It's definitely not a grower, not yet. This could become my next forever bonsai. So there we go guys, there's my Kikasui, Mark Gardner's bloodline, and one of his fish, which I'm super happy about having. Again, that's stunning and all, absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get a quick measure on it, get it back in. Now measuring in at 18 cm. I think that might have done a bit of growing. That's stunning, look at that, absolutely beautiful. And then we go from one extreme to the next. This is my Ginrina Saga, and this is from New Forest Koi, from Rick. Both me and Vince picked one on the same day, but this is just a little tiddler. And I'll tell you what, I literally just caught this by accident. That's my little Ginrina Saga. I'm not going to guess much more than 10 cm, but we'll try to see if we can get a measure on it. This is one of my little ones which I'm going to grow on, and hopefully let's see if we can get somewhere near a pretty little fish though. Yeah, we'll give you a 10 cm for that, I think. As long as my middle finger, yeah, maybe a 10 cm. That pretty little fish. Beautiful. Come on, let's see if we can get you a measure. Don't want to be knocking you a cm. Yeah. Look at the orange underneath. Yeah. Nice and bright. Beautiful little fish. Let's get it back in. I don't think we need a pan net for this one. There we go. Alright guys, here we go, the last one. Not sure of the breed of this one, I've forgotten, but Vince, if you watch this mate, let me know what it's called again. But that's the last one of the lot that I've just netted up, and this is from Daz's Koi Farm. Again, absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can get it in my hand and we can get it a little bit up so you can see the colour of it. Like a bronzy gold. That's stunning. Absolutely beautiful. We'll get a little measure on that. Again, it could be a Macasio gun, not 100% sure, just a darker version. I'm pretty sure Vince has got one of these that he got from Adam Bayer the last time we went there on his day out. So I'm going to get a measure on this one, see what it is, and then that's all the fish measured up. There we go guys, 17 centimetres. So I'll get a snapshot of that one and then we're done. Right guys, well, god damn, I'll say something. That was one of a mammoth task. That was a lot of fish to catch. Worthwhile though, because at least now I know that there are no other fish other than the Yamabuki that's got damaged fins, but hopefully come a few more months and some warmer weather they might make a heel up. And the Matsakawa Baki has got 1 knot scale. Everybody else is clean. The Deutz Chag, a bit of I forgot the name. Catpox, but it's always had it right from the first few months after putting it in. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be something it grows out of, or it's one of the fish that I do want to move on, but we'll see how it goes. The next thing to do now is to get all those fish and sizes transferred over to the Koi Control, and the reason why I'm doing that is so that I've got the Koi Control app and I can stop keeping it on post-it notes and sticking them all up everywhere like I have been, just to get all those wrote down. I've got to go through and check out the spellings of them because no doubt the majority of them are going to be wrong. But once I've got all those added on to the Koi Control app, hopefully I should be able to show you that all set up and running. So, till then, I'll get back to you in a bit. Speak to you soon. Right guys, there's the pond back to normal, and I thought, why not? We'll give them a little treat. They've just had some blueberries and they've just absolutely annihilated them, so I thought, well, we'll give them some freshwater or some mussels, some prawns and some calamari, see what they think to that. There we go. Jag just ate some mussel. There you go, look at them. Straight on that, no messing. I can't see that little bit that's on the bottom there lasting for much longer. We've all got a good mouthful or so now. A couple of the little ones that's never had none before. If they're not quick, they're going to be up the bottom drain though. I'll leave them to enjoy it. There we go. There's the Matsakela Baki tucking into some. Shag hoovering them up down there. That's his little Goshki having a go. Bonnie guy having a bit of muscle. Check back in for another feast on it. All that lot over there, that fluid's gone. There's Sagi coming in. There we go, look at him smashing them, he's not messing about. There we go, a couple more pieces for him to finish off. Yeah, so, look like they enjoyed that. And if we have a quick look now, Literally only just gone into wash, put the ball back in. If you look, just 3 or 4 pieces floating on the top, which they'll get later. It's a piece of calamari. Looks like they enjoyed that. But a good natural protein for them, doing the world of good. Stinks though, and I've washed my hands as well. Mussels stink. Right, well, we'll leave them to it. I'm going to get the information onto the Koi app now. They've had a whole load of mealworms as well, so they're doing good. They're alright. They're I've only got the 1 or 2 that were the yummy. That's not looking the best, but everybody else looks to be good, and the majority of them look like they've put some size on and a bit of growth. There we go, guys. If you're enjoying this kind of content, please do us a huge favour. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Actually, talking of the next one should be this Monday, Tuesday probably. Going down to Dazzers tomorrow, so hopefully, fingers crossed, well, I'm saying going to Dazzers, providing all goes well. Going down to Dazzers tomorrow, have a look at a bit of the grading of some of his fry that he's got, and to also get a couple of little bits and bats done on some of his new ponds that he's built, capping edges and some jump guards and such. So keep your eye out for that one dropping soon, guys, in the very near future. I would say probably Monday or Tuesday, because I don't think I'll be able to do it on Sunday. It'll be a late journey back. So like I said, do your thing. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, guys. Till next time, keep smiling, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy. See you soon.